Hello everybody, welcome to Bobonomics. I'm Bobo, and today I'll be talking about what happened when I used multiple walking apps like Sweatcoin to try and make money walking. So if you've seen my Sweatcoin video that I already posted, you know that I use Sweatcoin still, but I'm not a huge fan of it. And then I had this idea to try all of the walking apps that claim to be like Sweatcoin and to see if I could just make a bunch of money having 4 different walking apps run in the background. Even though Sweatcoin itself is like pennies over weeks, I figured if I had 3 or 4 walking apps during that time, I could actually make decent money over the months. I tried this strategy for a couple of months, hoping I'll get some really big discounts or have a variety of things to use this fake currency on, but that's not exactly what happened. So these are the apps I downloaded. I downloaded Sweatcoin, Winwalk, Lifecoin, and I think something else that I deleted because it was so bad. In this, I'll only be talking about having Winwalk, Lifecoin, and Sweatcoin on at the same time, because those are the only ones I kept for a few months. So basically, all of these claim to be just like Sweatcoin, and that you walk and then you'll earn their own little credits by walking and watching ads. If you don't know what Sweatcoin is or how it works, I would suggest watching my previous video on Sweatcoin. This is basically the sequel to it. But anyway, after months of using these, walking around, and I even watched a lot of ads on Winwalk especially because they always gave me notifications, I realized this was basically a waste of time. For Winwalk, I probably watched around 20 ads over these last months, and I never won a single one of their random $5 gift cards or whatever from watching it. What's worse, they request your location on all the time, and even when I did that, neither Lifecoin or Winwalk counted any of my steps. They can't count indoor steps and they barely count outdoor steps, unlike Sweatcoin. And I think they worked like one day of these last months and then they stopped tracking my steps. I literally always had them open. I locked them like in my display launcher and I had my location on all the time. Overall, they were huge disappointments, especially Lifecoin, which had a great interface and the app looked really smooth, but it just wouldn't track my steps. I know they can work because they worked at least one day of these couple months, but for some reason it just didn't track my steps. I suspect maybe it interfered with Sweatcoin and maybe they stopped each other's tracking, or maybe I have to go on like distinct mile runs for them to be able to track my steps. I don't know. As far as the awards go, for Winwalk I got like 86 coins if that means anything to you. One prize, like a $10 Chili's gift card, is like 12,000 coins. It would basically take years of dedication to get even these like small $10 gift cards. It was trash. As for Lifecoin, they actually had deals with really big companies like Apple and stuff, but their prizes were also expensive. I got 5 total Lifecoins, and one of their like prizes was a smart scale, and that was 1,000 Lifecoins. Like Winwalk, it basically takes years to get anything good out of them. Granted, I wasn't walking a lot during these times, mainly because of coronavirus and stuff, but I could still watch ads and walk easily with Sweatcoin when I did go walking, and I saw it track my steps. But overall, these were big disappointments for me. I don't know if there's something wrong with my phone, but they worked before, and they just didn't track any steps at all from then on. So I'd give Lifecoin like 2 out of 5 stars just because it seems like a really good idea, but the practice wasn't that good. And Winwalk's like literally 1 out of 5 stars. Like, it barely worked, and I didn't get anything out of it. I think I'll try going on like one perfect outdoor mile walk just to see how accurate their step counting is, and then I'll probably delete them because they're just taking my battery and using my personal location info at this point. So yeah, I ran this experiment and I would say it failed, so I'm probably going to delete all of these walking apps, but I think it was worth a shot. Like Sweatcoin, I don't recommend these apps. They're even lower quality than Sweatcoin, and they really only work if you walk a lot and want more motivation to walk. I've at least gotten discounts and stuff from Sweatcoin, while from these other 2 apps I wasn't able to get anything after months. So I can't recommend them, and I think I can conclusively say that the stacking method with all of these walking apps does not work and will not help you get any noticeable amount of money. Keep in mind, a lot of these shady walking apps are literally scams and their advertisements are like completely fake, but these apps have some decent and good reviews, so don't take everything I say completely for granted. Maybe my phone just doesn't work well with these, or maybe I wasn't walking enough for them to pick up the difference. I don't know. But for my usage, they were pretty bad. I know I had my location on, I know the apps were open all the time in the background, and I know that I wasn't on low power mode or something. these things just didn't work well. But yeah, that's my story of the stacking walking apps experiment. Hopefully you learned something and maybe this helped you make up your mind on some of these apps. Since I've already made a couple of videos about apps on this channel, I'm going to have a whole playlist about like app reviews, so feel free to check those out if you missed other ones. Basically, this playlist will be about educating people on money-making apps from your phone. Some of them are more informational and some of them are more entertaining, but the point stands that you can make some money off of your phone. Like cars and personal vehicles, your smartphone can be an asset and a tool, so keep that in mind when watching these videos. Anyway guys, I appreciate you watching till the end of the video. If you learned anything new or liked the video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.